Good morning, beautiful souls. I am your host, Amina, here with a podcast for Destination Greatness. What does that resonate for you? Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Amina. I am your host for majority of these podcasts. I'm also the owner of Harmonious Meditation. It's available on Instagram, Facebook, also YouTube. And of course, we have two podcasts, which is called The Chill Pill and Destination Greatness. You may ask, what's the difference between the two? The difference between the two is Chill Pill is really more laid back. Just talking about things and reflecting. But Destination Greatness, that's putting fire under your ass. That's when you need some more motivation. You need someone to talk to you, to push you to be at your greatness. Under no circumstance will I ever tear anyone down. But my goal is to make sure that I resonate with your mind, body, and soul to push you beyond your limits. And you have to be willing to do that. And if you are, please continue with this message. Now, I'm going to be real with you. This is the first time I'm stepping into my dream. But I'm excited because I know I'm that much closer to what I want. I got to do studies and try to figure things out. And, I'm not the most popular person in the world. So not a lot of people show me love or give me the feedback that I need to be better. But I know that they're watching. I know that they're listening. I see them move different because of the words that I speak. And that is what gets me going. I know a lot of people say, oh, you're doing this, but you're not getting paid. It's none of your business, for one. Two, it's what I love to do. So while we're on the topic of putting some fire in your ass and moving, let's really talk. Let's really get into this, okay? Your pain. What does that mean for you? How do you feel about that? When you're in pain, what do you do? Do you lay down and cry? Do you give up? Or do you push through, persevere, rise up? It's your choice. The results will definitely reflect that. Everything that you put in now is going to reflect on the future. Even if you're experiencing pain. It's like a kid. When they fall, they cry until they wait for their mom or dad or brother or sister or friend to pick them up. But baby, in the reality of life, there's going to be no one available to pick you up at times. Sometimes you will have that support, and that's great. But there are going to be sometimes, baby, those dark hours is going to be lonely. And you're going to have to decide for yourself, what do you want? Do you still want it? Because when you want something, trust and believe that stuff get ugly. And when that stuff get ugly, what are your choices? What are you choosing? Are you choosing to lay down and think about it? Are you choosing to rise up above it? Do you want to wait until the storm withers? Or do you want to run in the rain, baby? It is your decision of what you choose to do. I think that sometimes it's important for us to know what all of our options are and know that we have a will in our body. I've spoke about this in the past, that we do have the ability to heal ourselves. We should never doubt ourselves. We should never discredit ourselves. And we should always, always, always push to be a better version of yourself than you were yesterday. Every day. I'll talk about a pain. I've talked about this with the divine harmony, but it's the truth. My grandmother died. It was probably the worst thing that ever happened to me in my entire life. And you know what I did? This is why I'm able to stand up and tell you how I feel about pain today. It's because I laid down and I quit my job. I let go of my place. I lost my car. Almost lost my life, y'all. Because I was so sad. And I was waiting for somebody to pick me up. But on the outside, I was appearing strong. So I think people were looking at me like, she'll be okay. She'll get through it. She's got through all this. She's got through this. And she's got through that. She's got through being in foster care for almost 18 years. She got through being abandoned. She got through, have a real bad divorce. She's got through this. She can get through a death of her grandmother. That was the most defining moment of my life. That was the moment when I decided, when I almost lost my life, because of my own negligence, I realized nobody was going to pick me up. I had to pick myself up. But trust and believe, if I had to pick myself up, I was going to be alone for a while. Because I had to learn how to depend on me, how to love me, how to trust me, how to move with only me. No influences, no friends, no family, no nothing. And persevere through my pain. I was so hurt. I was so broken. And it was in those defining moments that I realized that I'm the only one that can get myself out. So you got to do what you got to do to motivate yourself, to get yourself out of those situations that you feel like you just want to lay down and die. But you got to choose to get up anyway, baby. You got to choose to get up even when the odds are against you. Even when there's no one in your corner. Even when you're walking alone for a very long time. You gotta make that choice to get up. Rise through the pain, baby. The pain builds character. The pain builds growth. The pain is what is going to define your future. Put in some work. Put in just a little bit of work. You'll see how far that gets you. Put in a little bit more work. Let's see how far that gets you. Everyone's destined for greatness, but your mindset has to change. Change your mindset. Change your mindset of being in pain and laying around and choosing to allow depression, choosing to allow grief to modify your life. You are more powerful than you claim to be. Get up earlier than you normally get up. One thing that I learned shortly after losing my grandma, I moved away. Like 2 days away from my family, my friends, away from everyone. And I just started over, started a new life, started a new mindset, started a new career, started my new life. And it hurt. It hurt. Every ounce of it hurt. But the one thing that I kept in my mind is keep going. Find yourself. Find a quote that works for you. Find a quote that resonates with keep pushing. Keep going. Your brain's always going to tell you it hurts. You should stop. Your brain is naturally made to do that. But your body, your gut, your solar plexus, that's where your determination is. That's where your risks are. That's where you think. Yes, your mind is attached to your body. Your mind is also attached to your heart. So, of course, if something hurts, it's going to tell you to stop. But that's not necessarily always the case. Sometimes you might have to stop. But other times, it means you got to move. You got to keep moving. Keep going. There's something on the other side that I'm just not seeing. I gotta keep going. If your heart and your solar plexus, which is your stomach, your guts, desire something, sometimes you gotta let your heart and your stomach work together, not your brain and your heart. Learning to use the two will definitely change the outcome. Your outcome determines of what you think about that pain and how you trigger that pain. Use your gut. Think with your gut and your heart. Your heart is your emotion. Your solar plexus, your stomach, your gut. That is where you got determination. That's where you pull some strength out of you that you didn't think you had. Your brain is just connected to your body senses, so it's just telling you danger, 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 be careful. It's not saying stop. It's just saying be cautious. But you got to keep going. You know, as I moved to a distant place and try to recuperate and get my life together, I learned that, you know, I wanted to work out. I wanted to use my mindset of the guts and the heart chakra, or your solar plexus and your heart chakra. I wanted to use those two together and use mind over matter. That's what that means. What matters? That's your gut. That's what you want. That's your true desire. Your heart, that fuels that desire. Your mind, it can play you. And that's because we got to understand how our body operates. It's better when you understand how your body operates. Use your gut and use your heart. So I started working out. I first quit smoking. Once I quit smoking for the first 90 days and got real big and fat, I knew it was time to hit the gym. I started doing those squats every morning. I was up on the rooftop. I love to work out on the rooftop, whether it was nighttime or daytime, whether it was the sun or the moon. I had to greet them. It was my peaceful place. I worked out, sometimes so hard that I would scream. It would hurt so bad. Those squats was killing me. But I knew that there was going to be results if I pushed through that pain and keep going and finish what I started. Finish what you start. Don't pay attention to that pain. Finish what you start. And the results were amazing. My body is in great shape. I mean, of course, the pandemic kind of put a damper on things, but the results were impeccable. Not only because of what my body looks like, but because my mind is now understanding that pain is not going to define my destination. Pain is not going to slow me down. If anything, pain is going to fuel me. When you use your mind from that pain and your heart for that determination and that desire, and then you use that solar plexus for your strength, baby, great things are going to happen for you. Always remember, you are the prize. You are destined for greatness. You just got to keep your eye on the prize and don't stop. Push through the pain sometimes. I'm not saying hurt yourself, but I'm saying finish what you started. Keep going. Don't allow no one to get into that beautiful brain of yours. And remember, when you have pain, just remember your brain's telling you something, but your gut is what's going to get you through it. You can do it. I believe in you. I know there's nothing that you cannot do. And I hope this motivates you. I hope this moves and resonates for you for the rest of your life. Please share this information, this podcast. This is what I'm here for. This is my dream. This is my gift. This is my calling. And I hope that it heals many. I'm excited for your destiny, and I hope that you're excited for it too. Get up. Get the day started. You got to be up before anybody else. And take care of your business before you got to go to work. Don't just get up ready right before work. Get up hours before work. And start working on your dream. Work on that dream. That was my alarm clock. I've been up for 3 hours. Making sure that every move that I make is for the benefit of my future. Come on, baby, let's get it. Have a wonderful and prosperous day. You are one, you are beautiful, you are powerful and divine. And you are the light, baby. So shine on. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Harmonious Meditation channel. Peace and love, y'all. Much love and respect. I'm out.